Good, move the ball.
Dan, still on it. Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean. Finish. Right, Sean. Oh, unlucky.
Jack, unlucky, well done.
Okay, we're joined by Ger Curran, the manager of the Galway under-13s. So Ger, a defeat there, but maybe just touch on the performance, the effort, and who stood out for you.
Again, you know, we brought down the entire squad. For us, it's more about getting game time for the young lads. You know, they're under 13, it's at an elite level, and being able to empty the bench, you know, getting the lads out. And we have the quality and the depth in the squad. I mean, we're working with 2 squads in Galway. We have an elite squad and a development squad. And again, it's a 2-year programme for us. So we're not looking really at the results, it's more performance. And, you know, credit to the lads, we got a great second half performance. They responded very well to what we wanted. And they had the courage to go and play against a very well organised and a good Longford side.
Yeah, the Longford were decent, got off to maybe a faster start.
Yeah, they were quick out of the blocks. You know, we were a little bit slow to start. So we were. So credit to them, you know, very organised. Stephen Kelly's doing great work with them and the Longford guys. So credit to them.
Okay, that's nice. And just overall, how often would you meet these lads? How much work have you been doing all season?
We started working with these lads, it was the tail end of November, so we would have had assessments up until December, so we probably have maybe the guts of, I'd say, 7, 8, 9 sessions.
Okay.
And obviously then the interleague games thrown in with 1 or 2 friendlies. So I mean, we'd work on a Sunday roughly for an hour and a half with each squad, so we'd have the 2 squads in. Obviously you'd like more contact time, but that's just the way. And in fairness, the kids are doing an awful lot back in Galway.
Busy with their clubs.
Yeah, they're busy with their clubs and busy at school level. So I mean, we have to be mindful of that too when we get them in. We're still involved in the plate, and I mean, it's great. Look, we have another game or 2 to go yet.
Yeah.
You know, that obviously that finishes the round of the interleague fixtures. but we have to play it, and again it'll get more game time, and it's great that the SFAI have organised that.
It gives you something to aim at. And just, Ger, you said it's a 2-year programme. Is that this year and next year, or?
It is, yeah. I mean, we're working towards the Kennedy Cup, so we are. And again, ensuring that the players that are out there, first off, is that we get them on board. So being able to identify them, get them in, and obviously expose them to the curriculum and the training over the 2 years, and then obviously have our elite squad. But it's ensuring that the players develop to their full potential and can kick on at electricity with under 13, under 15, 17 and 19 coming on board.
I've seen a few of your games, very positive attitude. Hopefully that rubs off on the team and the players.
Well, look, they're good lads, so they are.
And the best of luck in the rest of the competition.
Cheers, appreciate it, Pat.
And
Thanks
with the
million.
team.
Thank you.
We're joined by the manager of Longford, Stephen Kelly. So maybe, Stephen, you got off to a great start. Happy with the performance, the effort of the boys, reactions just after the game?
Yeah, very, very happy. A huge improvement to our start. When we started against Athlone recently, we found ourselves 2-0 down after 10 minutes. So the thing today was to get a quick start and be up from the start. And they did, in fairness. The lads reacted very, very well to it. Our front three of Rashid Yaboa and Andrew Flynn and Paddy Moran put a lot of pressure on the Galway backline very early. Which gave a chance then for the midfield three to push on as well. So Josh Kelly and Oliver Mansard were excellent, and Darren McConnon. They all pushed on, and that gave us a great foundation to start off with. So it was difficult. Galway came back into it. We got a goal, and Galway came back into it towards the end of the second half, or the end of the first half. But Hubert Szczeczenski in goal performed excellently. One of his first games for us, was very strong, very dominant. Cormac McGann at right full and Callum Degnan at left full both performed excellently, with Jack Belton and Ross Shields at centre back. They pushed them out and kept Galway at bay for about 10 or 15 minutes in that first half when they came to get back into it. And then we nicked the goal just towards the end of the first half there with Rashid Yaboa to put us 2-0 up, which gave us a little bit of a cushion going into the second half.
Yeah.
But a great performance, first half especially, but second half we still created chances, didn't take any more, but Galway came into it as well, which they always were going to do.
But it was a quite mature second half. Like, you still stayed organised and didn't overcommit and kept your lead.
We try and do a lot of work on our shape. And it's something that I always roar at them when the ball is dead. Shape to get them, just to keep them thinking and keep them focused. Because to me, that's the most important thing. If the shape of the team is good and you're not getting pulled around the place and pulled out of position, which you could have been with Galway, had some super little footballers that could have caused us on another day. If we hadn't kept our discipline and our shape there, they could have caused us problems. But overall, we were very happy with a win and a clean sheet.
And just overall on the campaign, I think it was a narrow defeat by Mayo, but you're undefeated since.
Undefeated since. Mayo bet us 2-1 down there. A little bit unlucky on the day. They were probably the better side on the day. But that's football. Probably it was our first game. We found it difficult to get friendlies and things like that. So we don't get an awful lot of matches, which means they don't get an awful lot of game time, which is very important for them, especially at that age, for their development. But I have to say that they've as the games have gone on, they've matured, as you said, and they've got used to playing the way that I'm looking to them to play. So it's much the same squad as last year. So they're kind of learning as we're going along, and we're learning as a group together, and they're doing very well.
Just on yourself, Stephen. I think you have an ex-League of Ireland background, and
I have a long one, but it's all I'm here to do is coach and train and develop the kids. I had nearly 16, 17 years playing League of Ireland and managed Athlone for a season and a half as well for my troubles. But
that's like a 10-year.
That's a 10-year stint.
In anywhere else.
Yeah, but look, it is. But I just like to be able to give my experience to the lads and try and teach them. I'm probably not the most highly qualified coach in these leagues or in these competitions, the Subway Championships, but I do my best and try and impart the knowledge that I've gained over the years onto them. And as I said, I think the shape and the formation of the team and the structure of the team is very important.
No, I just wanted to actually commend that you are one of these fellas that give back after a good level in the game.
Thank you very much. They're a pleasure actually to work with. And look, I'm involved in Keene United out that I started with a few others back in 2009. So I've been doing it for a few years and I've lots of teams.
And well, you're still in the place. I think you'll be a contender, and the best of luck in that when those games come around.
Appreciate that. Thanks very much.